In this video, someone banned JJ and Mikey in the village. But who is it?
JJ, how do we get home?
Mikey, I have an idea. Will JJ and Mikey return to the village? Oh, that was a really cool trip. We need to get out of the village and go for a walk more often.
JJ, something's wrong here. I can't get into our village. It's like there's some kind of barrier.
What? A barrier? This is the first time I've encountered something like this. Just look at this. We can't go back to our village? I have absolutely no idea what's going on. We need to wait for someone to explain the whole situation to us.
While we were leaving the village, they did something that now we can't get in. It's like we were banned.
We need to somehow get past this barrier and talk to the villagers. Maybe they'll tell us what happened and how we can get back to the village. This really is a mistake.
Villagers, come here. Anyone. We want to talk and understand why we can't get into the village. This is just incredibly terrible.
I can only assume that we did something that the villagers didn't like. Oh, one of them is coming. Hey, run here as fast as you can.
Villager, what's going on? Maybe there's some kind of mistake, but we can't get into our house in our village.
Hi, Mikey and JJ. This is not a mistake. The whole village decided that you would be banned. You need leave now.
But how can that be? We weren't in the village and we didn't do anything. Can you explain anything to us?
I won't explain anything to you. This is the whole village's decision, and now you can leave. We won't let you in for anything.
But that's not fair. They just kicked us out and didn't say anything. We didn't do anything against the village to kick us out.
This is not my problem or the village's problem. We put up this barrier so that you can never get in here again. You are not welcome here. Go away!
Villager, we will get to the village in any case and find out everything. Then we will punish everyone who drove us away and prove our innocence, even if we did something.
He didn't even listen to you. Okay, JJ, what's our plan? How do we get inside?
That's a really good question, Mikey. Every defense has some kind of weak spot. I'm sure this wall has one too, and we just have to find it and use it.
Oh, how did this happen? We were just kicked out of our house. Now we can't get in.
Mikey, don't get upset ahead of time. This is definitely some kind of mistake. We can prove all this and solve all the problems. Then we'll be safe in the village and we'll kick out those who tried to kick us out. It will be really fair.
I mean, we spent a lot of time and effort on this village. They just kicked us out. It's not fair.
Let's just search for all this and try to find a weak spot. Then we'll use it and get to where we need to go. They definitely won't be able to stop us. Because if we go to the village, none of the villagers have the power to drive us out. Even the golems will be afraid of us and won't fight. I have the numbers of some villagers in the village. Maybe we can talk to them.
Call them and ask. I'm really interested in what they'll tell us and how they'll react.
Okay, I'll call the farmer. We constantly exchange food with him and we seem to be good neighbors. Maybe he can tell us something? He won't even pick up the phone from me. Most likely, he agreed to kick us out.
I can't believe it. The whole village is against us. How can this be? We've always helped everyone and bailed them out. They just kicked us out and won't even pick up the phone?
It's really terrible, but no one even wants to talk to me. I also called the priest in our village. None of them want to pick up the phone from me. I can say that they all made a big mistake. Do they really want to anger us so that we destroy the entire village?
Of course we won't come to that. I'm just wondering why we were kicked out of the village. That's the most important thing.
None of them pick up the phone. Okay, I'll shoot the barrier with a flare gun. What if it works?
Of course it won't work. This barrier can't be destroyed or broken, so we'll probably never be able to get back home again in our lives.
Mikey, don't give up ahead of time. We'll definitely be able to solve everything without any problems and see it through to the end. That's the most important and interesting thing. Let's try to watch again. Maybe we didn't see or missed something. We need to be careful now. Wait, Mikey, do you see that? There really is a hole in the barrier.
Oh yeah, I see that hole. We can actually jump through it to the village. It's opposite the tree. We could build a rope and fly to the other side. How do you like that plan, JJ?
That's just the thing. That way, we can get to the village really fast and without anyone noticing us. We have to do it all without anyone noticing.
Then our plan is ready. We have to climb the tree and from there fly to the other side of the village through that barrier. It all sounds really simple to us, JJ. I have the right rope to do all this, so there won't be any problems, JJ.
Okay, let's climb the tree and do it. I want to get inside our village to find out everything. What if someone set us up and that's why we got banned? If that's true, then we'll just go and destroy everyone and everything. That's true.
If that's true, then we'll have to figure out the situation. But I'm already really angry and I just want to punish them all.
The faster we do all this, the faster we can get home, eat cookies, and watch cartoons.
Even climbing this tree is a problem. It's so good that I have a rope. We'll definitely be able to get where we need to go with it. Okay, I'll start building and in a minute we'll be flying to the village. No one could stop us. That's for sure.
Mikey's right there, right across the street. Set up the rope and we'll fly along it. It'll be really cool and I hope we don't fall down.
There's only a little bit left and we'll be home. I've really been waiting for this moment. No one can stop us from getting home right now.
It'll be a really tough test, but we need to get inside and find out everything that's going on there. It'll be really right. Okay, friends, we're flying to the other side. Yoo-hoo, friends, we did it. We were able to get inside the village. Now we need to find out what's going on.
There's a villager inside our house. What is he doing there? I don't understand at all.
Let's see what's going on there. Maybe we can hear something? It's really interesting.
Where is their chest? I need to steal everything from their house as quickly as possible.
Mikey, did you hear that? He's really robbing us in our house.
We were just kicked out of the village and now they're robbing us too? This is really terrible. We have to stop all this and catch this villager.
It's too early to do anything. We have to collect as much evidence as possible and show everything to the villagers. What if it's not as simple as it seems?
Okay, but just give me some time and I'll destroy this villager.
He's just coming back and we'll be able to find out at least something. Just wait a little bit. He'll definitely tell us everything.
Yes, that's right. I deceived the whole village. I told them that Mikey and JJ robbed me, but I robbed them.
So that's why Mikey kicked us out. We were simply set up. He said that we robbed, but in fact, it was all done to rob us.
This is just incredibly terrible. We have to tell all this to the village and show everything we have. This will really be a real punishment.
In order to show us something, we need to take photos and a lot of other things. We must prepare well for this. That's why we will inspect our house safely, so that no one sees us, and then we will collect evidence. It will be fair. Great. Now that he's gone, we can safely enter the house and inspect everything there. It'll be a really interesting experience, and we'll be able to take some photos. We'll definitely be able to blackmail the villager and reveal who he really is to the whole village. We can defeat him.
I'm sure he's completely destroyed our house. It's just so incredibly horrible. We just left and this happened.
He must hate us, since he decided to set us up and, even more so, make money off of us. That's why we have to punish him properly, Mikey.
Just look at all this. It's really horrible here. He scattered and destroyed everything. All the food, the whole floor.
He's really destroyed everything. It's really sad, friends. We tried so hard to make our house perfect. He's turned everything upside down looking for money. Most likely he opened our safe and found it. This is the worst thing.
Yes, he dug it up and found it. He even put rotten flesh inside.
Most likely it's terrible on the second floor too. I can only say that they don't do that. That's a truly terrible event. Our job is to take pictures of all of this and use it as evidence of everything he did. But that might not be enough.
You have no idea how angry I am. I'm ready to just take and destroy this villager. He stole literally everything from our chests. All the money we ever earned, honestly. And he also did it in such a way as to ban us from this village.
Yes, he'll get his Mikey. Sooner or later, we punish everyone who goes against us. This time, it will be exactly the same. He put himself in a trap, which we will close and punish him once and for all. It will be fair.
Okay, do we have a specific plan? Or are we just going to attack him and try to get him to confess?
First of all, we need to take pictures of everything he did here. That would be really strong evidence. But we also need to catch him doing something horrible to back up our words.
We'll have to think hard about how to catch him. I want him to get a strong punishment for all this.
Our task is to catch him and punish him as much as possible for everything he does. It will be really interesting and cool. In any case, we can definitely win. I think we should somehow catch him in a mistake. He definitely didn't have time to sell everything.
JJ, I see you have a plan. Tell me and your friends what we are going to do.
He took out almost all the furniture from our house, made a mess here. This means that our things are somewhere. We will have to sneak into his house and try to find our things. They are definitely there now.
Wow, this is a really cool plan. I would not have even thought of this, because it really can be true, and we can prove it through photos of his basement.
Yeah, most likely he keeps all his things somewhere in the basement so that no one can get there so easily. This will be a real mission.
We must definitely carry out this mission. Therefore, we will act quietly and will definitely be able to implement all of this.
His house is locked with Mikey's lock, but we have a hook for that. We'll be able to climb through his balcony. He definitely didn't lock it there.
Yes, that's exactly what we will do. He will not be able to stop us, and especially our revenge on him. He will definitely be punished to the fullest extent.
I will really prove that this villager is a bandit, and we will ban him from this village, once and for all. The faster we get into his house and basement, the faster we will be able to prove our innocence and his guilt.
Look, JJ, he's sleeping, so let's be quiet and go downstairs. He definitely shouldn't wake up early.
Did he really think we couldn't get in here? Now we need to search his house and try to find some basement or secret room.
There's probably something behind that box. That was too easy, even for me. We need to get in there and we'll definitely find something.
Mikey is really right. He definitely found the place where the villager hid everything. That's why we should go there and try to see what's there.
Let's go there. I'm sure your plan will work and we'll really be able to collect evidence to punish the villager.
That would be really cool, and I'd be willing to get a bonus from it. Because if we can prove that we were framed, we'll win right away. Mikey, just look at all this. These are really all our things. He stole literally everything we had and didn't even spare a thing. I really want to punish that villager very, very badly.
I couldn't even imagine that something like this could happen. Definitely not to us. But now we know that everyone will do this and we need to finish it as soon as possible.
I want to see this through to the end and just win this battle. That's the most important and interesting thing. There can be nothing else, and we just have to punish him. But I can say that we have almost won. This is really the proof we needed. We will take some photos and go build a stand where we will show the whole village who he is and what he does.
This will really be a real punishment for him, and the whole village will have to decide what to do with him. It will be really funny.
Yes, he really will not expect something like this, but our attack will be incredibly strong. We will win very quickly. The faster we do all this, the better it will be. I want to see it through to the end and win this battle. This is important to me.
Okay, let it all be as if we did not touch anything. Then when the villagers go looking, they will definitely find all the things and evidence.
You are really a genius, Mikey. We should do everything as you said, and there will definitely be no problems. We will be able to defeat the villager very quickly. We are already one step away from destroying the villager's life, just like he tried to destroy ours. That's why we will not forgive him and will do everything as we wanted. Mikey and I want justice and revenge. This is important.
Let's go back. We will have to build a stand where we will show everything and punish such villagers if they do something like that.
We have just a little time. They will all wake up in the morning and see all the photos. And of course, we will look at the villager's reaction. We will definitely be able to punish him and do everything possible to ban him from the village and kick him out. He will lose literally everything. It was really not us who started it, and we just decided to troll him. It was he who attacked us, deceived everyone, and made us out to be robbers.
I can't fly. Apparently the hook stopped working, so I'll just break his fence and get off. It'll be fair.
Mikey, let's go build a stand as quickly as possible. There we will place all our photos proving that we are not bandits. We will be able to restore justice. This will really be the coolest thing we could ever imagine. Everything will be really cool and interesting. I hope so. It will be really interesting to watch. He will try to justify himself somehow.
The villagers definitely shouldn't trust him anymore. If they do, it will be just funny.
We need to regain trust in us so that we don't get banned in the village anymore. This is our #1 goal. We want to live in our own house, in our own village, without any problems. This is our #1 goal. There really were a lot of photos. Now we can really say that the mission is accomplished. All we have to do is watch all this. I hope that this will have an effect, and we will punish this villager very quickly. Banning him in the village will really be a necessary thing. Let's run home as quickly as possible. We will watch all of this from the sidelines so that he doesn't notice and start running away. This will be funny.
Just look at how many villagers have gathered. They found out everything and now the truth has been revealed.
We will be able to do everything the way we wanted. We caught the villager and he will have to answer to us and to everyone else.
Hey, what's going on? Why are you standing under my house? I'll all come out now and we'll talk. Don't shout.
Villager, you've been caught. We found out that you lied and robbed our house. We found evidence and showed it to the whole village.
Now you will have to answer to us and the rest of the villagers. JJ and I want you to be kicked out of the village and banned forever.
It's all a lie. They set me up and did all this so that you would let them back in. I don't have anything. We left everything inside his house, and now you can come down and see everything. We didn't want to take anything and showed everything as it is. You have to believe us, because we have always protected the village. He specifically wanted to ban us so that he could get away with his theft. That's why we exposed him. We demand that we all drive him out of here as quickly as possible and forever. This will really be the right decision, and we will save our entire village.
The faster we do this, the better it will be. We can really keep our village safe.
Great. All the other villagers agree, and that means we must hold a vote and kick him out or keep him. That's how it is, friends. We really managed to punish the villager and ban him from the village. Now we can live in peace. That's why we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon, and bye, everyone.